me go to the questions. Let's see. Why can't I find it? Okay, so my full name is Nautica Richard. My academic major is going to be in mental health counseling for the LPC track. My current employment is at Humble High School. I teach English too. This is year 4 for me in education. It'll be year 5 starting in August. My educational background, I went to Prairie View A&M University where I received my bachelor's degree in English with a minor in psychology. The psychology track is honestly what drove me to attend TSU for my mental health, for the mental health program. My internship status, I am in internship 2. I've been having the same site since my internship 1 course. I'm at your safe place, where I'm allowed to do participate in group with supervision, of course, or I sit in on sessions and I take notes in person and also online. Um, so I'm currently in it. I've accumulated over 300 hours so far from internship 2. We just started back again last week. So far I maybe accumulated like around 20 hours already. Um, my preferred counseling theory. Well, actually, let me read my script. Okay. I'm currently enrolled in internship 2 and completing my required clinical hours. The internship experience has been one of the most meaningful aspects of my training so far. It's also allowed me to apply theory to practice, develop confidence in my counseling skills, and better understand the responsibilities associated with professional counseling work. My preferred counseling approach is grounded in humanistic theory with the integration of cognitive behavioral therapy techniques. I value the humanistic emphasis on empathy, unconditional positive regard, and authenticity, as I believe healing begins when clients feel seen, heard, and accepted. At the same time, CBT provides practical, evidence based tools that help clients identify negative thought patterns and develop healthier coping strategies. To be honest, I feel like CBT is the foundation of my counseling approach because I do believe that your mind, what you believe and what you think has a huge impact on actually what happens. I understand that this course has clear expectations regarding professionalism, ethical conduct, and assignment completion. All assignments must be submitted in Canvas by the stated deadline, so Tuesday, 11:59. And I recognize that these assignments serve as verification of attendance. I understand that logging into Canvas alone does not constitute attendance. Active participation and completion of coursework are required. Also, any late assignments or anything that has to be communicated before the deadline, and also if it is turning late, it'll be 25 points off. One of my primary learning goals for this course is to continue strengthening my clinical skills, particularly in case conceptualization, documentation, and intervention planning. My second learning goal is to further develop my professional identity as a counselor, including ethical decision making and self reflection during internship experiences. This course directly aligns with my long term professional and licensure goals. I plan to pursue a license as a licensed professional counselor, was associate. An internship 2 represents a critical step toward meeting those requirements. I have reviewed my degree plan. I understand the requirements for obtaining my LPCA and plan to sit for the National Counselor Examination test. Well, I'm currently trying to figure out if I'll have the Counseling 841 course. So hopefully, if I'm able to take that before I graduate, I will be. I plan to take my licensure exam in June, but if I have to take the course outside, well, after I graduate, I'm not really sure when I'll be able to take it because I'm not sure when the class will be offered. But in the perfect world, I hope that the class is offered in during the summertime. But if not, I may not be able to take my exam until January of next year. Then I also understand the importance of student accessibility services in Title IX policies. I am aware that accommodation for students with disabilities must be approved through SASO, and that Title IX protects students from discrimination, harassment, and provides accommodations related to pregnancy and parenting status. To share a bit more about myself, I balance dual professionalism with professional roles as both an educator and counselor training. Secondly, I am deeply passionate about adolescent self-esteem and identity development. Third, I value structure, reflection, and intentional growth. Fourth, I enjoy integrating counseling principles into educational environments. Finally, I view counseling not just as a career, but as a calling. I look forward to learning from my peers, growing through supervision, and continuing this journey throughout the semester. Also, back to counseling 841. I kind of wish that was like we should have like an email or something where we're notified of board changes, because on my degree plan 841 is listed as an elective, not necessarily as a requirement for the LPCA, like for licensure. So I feel like that's something that could be maybe implemented for, I don't know, I wouldn't say next semester, but maybe for like new incoming students, because it's kind of inconvenient having to fix a schedule or know about a class last minute, especially in my graduating semester. So I really hope that I'm able to apply for licensure before next year, because I really fast tracked this program, because I would take classes during the summer. I would take extra classes during the fall and spring. So sometimes I might even take 12 hours, all while still being a certified teacher. And I teach a star testing subject. I've never not taught a star testing subject. So I really don't want to have to push back that goal to next year just because of I don't want to say a scheduling conflict, but more so like a miscommunication, because we don't really get emails about board changes. And I know sometimes you guys are unaware of them too, but I feel like it would have been really, really helpful had I had already been made, like, aware of this, rather than being made aware of it the 4 days prior to the deadline for adding and dropping classes and the graduating semester. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Plan taking C review LCPA. Yeah. Confirmation degree plan review. Okay, so that's everything. Okay.